The Colosseum wasn't just an arena. It was a weapon. Built in just 8 years starting in 72 AD, this engineering marvel could hold 50,000 screaming Romans, all seated according to their exact social rank. The emperor sat at the top with the best view, senators on marble seats below, then the wealthy citizens, and finally the poor and women crammed into wooden benches at the very top. Every seat was a reminder of where you stood in Roman society. But here's what made it truly revolutionary. Beneath that blood-soaked arena floor lay the hypogeum, a 2-level underground labyrinth of tunnels, cages, and trapdoors. 80 vertical shafts connected this nightmare maze to the arena above. Gladiators walked through underground tunnels directly from their barracks at the Ludus Magnus across the street. Wild animals were hoisted up on sophisticated pulley systems, appearing as if by magic to terrified spectators. Lions, elephants, bears, all lifted through the floor on massive platforms called hegmata. The Romans understood something dark about human nature. Keep them fed and entertained, and they won't question your power. Bread and circuses. Emperor Trajan knew this perfectly. His advisor, Cornelius Fronto, wrote that 2 things kept the masses under control: subsidized grain and visceral entertainment. The Colosseum delivered that entertainment on an industrial scale. Over its 450 years of operation, an estimated 400,000 people died on that sand-covered floor. The Latin word for sand is harina, which is where we get the word arena. They needed that sand to absorb the blood. The opening games in 80 AD lasted 100 days. 5,000 animals were slaughtered in a single day. This wasn't just entertainment, it was political propaganda, a demonstration of Rome's ability to conquer nature itself, to bring exotic beasts from the furthest corners of the empire and destroy them for public amusement. Every execution, every gladiatorial combat, every animal hunt reinforced Roman values: strength, dominance, and the absolute power of the emperor. The engineering was as brutal as the spectacles. The Colosseum could be evacuated in 15 minutes through its network of vaulted corridors and 80 numbered entrance gates. Romans found their seats using a ticketing system identical to modern stadiums. The emperor even had his own private tunnel so he could enter without mixing with the crowds. A massive retractable awning called the velarium, operated by 240 sailors, shielded spectators from the sun. This wasn't civilization. This was control through calculated cruelty. The Colosseum stood as Rome's greatest achievement in mass manipulation, where architecture and violence merged into the ultimate tool of imperial power.